Not all workers like to get feedback from their bosses, but according to a new survey, Gen Z workers will quit their jobs if they aren't getting it. LaSalle Network founder and CEO Tom Gimbel joins us, and there are a few ways to ask for feedback, right?
Well, they may quit their job if they don't get it. They'll quit their job when they get it if they don't like it. There's always a problem, Micah, but let's be thankful for the fact that they think they want it.
Exactly. Well, let me ask you this. First of all, give us the age group for the Gen Zers and tell us what their personality is at work.
Well, I think number one, I think stereotypes are stereotypes for a reason, so there's validity. Gen Zs are in their 20s. I think right now it's 22 to 29 or 22 to 30, and that's a valid demographic, a valid age range. But I think their behaviors, it really comes down to, you're going to like this one, Micah. It comes down to their parenting. And it's more than the generational thing. I think there's different technologies. They have more lines of communication coming in between Snapchat, texting, Instagram, email, phone calls. You know, they've got so many more things to manage than anybody else.
And they're like the immediate generation. They want it right away. They want it now, right?
They want it now. But, well, you know, what generation doesn't want it now? And I think that's really, you know, we've got this transparency and authenticity that exists. We preach it from the rooftops. Come in, be yourself, do this, do that. And at the end of the day, they want to know where they stand. There's nothing wrong with that. I think the bigger problem is sometimes it's the Gen Xers, formerly the baby boomers, and sometimes even the millennials, that are really afraid to give direct feedback and hold people accountable.
Okay. So how should they ask for feedback if they're not getting it?
Well, I think number one is that they have to determine how do they want to receive it, and can they really handle it? And if the answer is yes, what most people think, and this goes into personal and professional, is we want to hear good feedback. The question is, do you really want to hear bad feedback?
But it goes both ways. It's not always good.
It absolutely does, but most people don't think. I want to know how you feel about me until you actually hear the truth, right? And I think it's one of those things that if you want the feedback, then you've got to say, how do you want it? Do you want it verbally? Do you want it in writing? And there's two different kinds of learners. We've talked about this before, Micah, audible and
Right.
visual. And so you may need to see things in writing for it to process, or you may need to hear somebody say it to you for it to really sink in of how you do things. So I think to understand what kind of learner you are and to ask for feedback in the right way.
But Gen Z really wants to move quickly. They want growth to go quickly. They don't they? In their career, I mean.
Yeah, they do. It's a joke, but it's probably true. Is, you know, when can I get promoted,
Right.
and when's the next title, and all this good
I started
stuff.
last year, but I want to be running the company already. Yeah, I know.
Correct. But I think what ends up happening is managers don't give the direct feedback, Micah. They don't say, hey, your expectations are out of whack. You have to do A, B, C, and D, and then we'll talk about a promotion. Instead, they just ignore it, or they avoid the conversation, or they don't talk about it. But what this goes back to what the article that we're talking about in the Gen Zers is, they want feedback. They just want to know where they stand.
Yeah. I don't think they got enough conflict in their lives. I mean, they were the ones playing T-ball, and everybody got the award, got the trophy.
There's no doubt about it that there was too much participation trophy, and that they've been coddled too much by teachers, by parents, by community.
By all of us. Because you have a couple at home too.
Not by you and not by me.
No,
we know that.
we never do that.
We're better, Micah.
We are much better than that.
Did you get a new haircut, Micah?
Yes,
Is that
I
you
did.
you go to the salon?
Yes, I went to the salon. Thank you.
I mean, it looks great. I like it.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you.
But look at what I'm coming from. But I like yours. It looks good.
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving.